Get ready for the dictation. Start. It is indeed a pleasure to address the valedictory session of the International Judicial Conference organized by the Supreme Court of India. In popular perception, all is well that ends well. But this conference began on a strong note. While inaugurating the conference, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, I am told, highlighted the supremacy of law and lauded the role of judiciary in maintaining a delicate balance between developmental needs and the environment, as also in resolving complexes through verdicts acceptable to all. I am also happy to note that the ethical and duty oriented vision and expectations of Mahatma Gandhi were shared with the participants to enrich international jurisprudence. It has been highlighted that developments related to demographics and technology and awareness about rights are causing changes having wide ramifications. I am happy to note that the role of judiciary in harmonizing environmental protection and sustainable development is being given sharp focus in various countries. Similarly, the universally accepted norm of gender justice was also discussed with an approach to finding ways forward in the light of practical experiences in different justice systems represented in this conference. Here we have a galaxy of judges and jurists representing different parts of the world. Thanks to your participation in various sessions, I have no doubt about the high standards of deliberations in this conference and its impact on resolving contemporary problems in a changing world through legal interventions. The deliberations in the past 2 days, I am sure, will go a long way in enriching jurisprudence at the international level. Ladies and gentlemen, the theme chosen for the conference is timely and apt: judiciary and the changing world. In a way, change is the only constant, and the world has always been changing. In recent years, however, the world has been changing very fast and in unforeseeable ways. The role of the judiciary is bound to be pivotal amid these dramatic transformations. The selection of the topics for the working sessions of the conference could not have been more meaningful. Gender justice, contemporary perspectives on protection of constitutional values, dynamic interpretations of the Constitution in a changing world, harmonization of environment protection vis-a-vis sustainable development, and protection of right to privacy in the internet are issues that influence every member of the global community. These five distinctly defined topics cover the matrix of challenges faced by the judiciary across the world. Gender justice must remain high on the global agenda. The past decade has witnessed a debate on rising populism in the context of constitutional values. This has in turn led many to take a fresh look at their founding documents, the constitutions again. With the evolution of information technology, there have emerged new questions, for example, of data and privacy. Finally, the all-important concern of sustainable development should command far more attention than it does today. You have held wide ranging deliberations on these issues and suggested measures to overcome the challenges. I am glad to note that the judiciary in India has been alive to these themes and has approached them in the light of the vision behind the Indian Constitution in pursuing the cherished goal of gender justice. To mention one example, the Supreme Court of India has always been proactive and progressive, from misusing guidelines on preventing sexual harassment in the workplace 2 decades ago to providing directives for granting equal status to women in the army this month. The Supreme Court of India has led progressive social transformation with the same sensitivity it has approached the emerging questions of biodiversity and sustainable development, keeping in mind our age old ethos too. In the process, the Supreme Court has learned from the best practices of the apex court abroad, just as the judicial systems elsewhere have emulated it in many instances too. Such exchanges should be wholeheartedly welcomed in the spirit of Vasudev Kutumbakam. That is our ancient Sanskrit adage, which means the whole world is but one family. It thus calls for a holistic approach to the entire humanity. Stop.